Are you making money in your sleep? That's the question that everyone wants to know, right? Ask yourself, is your business operational without you being there? That's what we're going to discuss today on the League Hustle. Let's get it. Your co-host HT.
I'm CD Barnes.
And jumping right into it, man. So there's these things called the SOP, right? The standard operating procedure, right? With a standard operating procedure, you can essentially come up with mid to high level instructions in terms of how to operate your business, all right, or a specific task or what have you. Okay. And that's what we're going to cover today. This is how you make money in your sleep, right? A lot of people give you all of this BS and all of this, fluff about making money in your sleep, but we're going to give you the real. Okay. What it boils down to is an SOP, right? Haven't heard of it, have you? I know. All right. So let's jump right into it, bro. So with the SOP, essentially what you're doing is giving or clarifying a set of instructions on how to complete a specific task. And by the way, this is coming from a site called ClickUp. Check in the description or the comments. We'll leave a link to it in the comments, this article, right? If we don't, leave a comment reminding us to put the link in there. Okay. Anyway, jumping right into it. So SOP is like a step-by-step guide that defines a specific process, right? So if you have specific processes for running your business, you want an SOP for each one. Okay. So that way you can take your hands off of it and give the task to someone else for them to complete. Okay. Some of the benefits of an SOP are being able to increase compliance, right, across your organization, across your company, your onboarding process, right? If you have you hire employees and you need them to learn specific things, a SOP can be put in place to teach them those things. You want to make sure everything is covered, right? For whatever it is, for quality control, for standardized training. Okay. So when people talk about making money in your sleep, you have to have some type of set of procedures put in place. All right, bro. Let's talk about the different formats for it.
Right. So an SOP can come in lots of different formats. You can do videos, you can have checklist. It can just really, it can be a document. And so you can really kind of customize this process and to fit within the workflow for your business, for your company, for your organization. Again, a checklist, right? Step by step process of exactly what needs to happen. You can pass these off to your employees, your coworkers, your peers, your co founder, whoever is responsible for the task, and to make sure that you're getting the exact desired output each time, just go down the checklist. Right? Think about Chick-fil-A, which is one of my favorite to use when you're thinking about SOPs. It doesn't matter which one you go to, which city, which town. It's the bun, the two pickles, and just like that. All right. It's never three pickles. It's never four or five unless you specifically ask for it. But if you get the standard, then what you're getting is those same two pickles approximately in the same spot. All right. It's not going to be on the bottom on one store and on the top on another store to the left, right. It's going to be about the same. And that's
Yep.
what standardization grants you from a business is consistency. Now, as far as making money in your sleep, having this checklist, this video, this document, right? It makes it easy for you to train your employees. It makes it easy for your employees to train other employees. And so now
Right.
you can kind of start removing yourself from the business and your business can kind of work on its own because now everything is documented of how we do things within this particular organization, right? Another example on the screen now is the flow chart. Same thing, right? It can be a video, a checklist, a flow chart, just a Google Doc. It could be, it just needs to be documented how you're going to operate. And it needs to be, understandable by your team.
Right.
And there you go, man. It's pretty straightforward. You just need to be able to communicate the steps. Um,
Exactly.
Yep.
Exactly, and that's the main part, right? You want to lay out each and every step of the process. Like CD was saying, a video would work great, especially if it's something that's done online, right? I hired a VA one time, and I created, well, several actually, but I created like different videos for them to, do a specific task that I had them doing, right? So and I broke it down for each individual task, right? Of course, there are always going to be situations where um there are these nuances and you have to think about something first or work off of this other piece of information, right? But that's where a flow chart comes into play. And you can almost have it like a decision tree where you say, like, if yes, do this, if no, do this, right?
Right.
Um,
Yep.
End of the day, you want some type of operating procedures, right? And then you want them standardized. That way, hand them to an employee and relax on the island somewhere. All right. So just a quick episode. We're not gonna like go too much in depth with this. We do have in the DreamStream strategy, which you guys should know is our product. We do have a template of sorts for a SOP. And we take it a step further where you can identify right a bunch of different tasks and then create individual steps for each task and then ways to rank it and things like that. So if you're interested, leave that in the comments too. All right. If you have any questions, hit us up at questions@leagueofhustlers.com. And we out. Anything else, bro?
That's it.
All right, let's get it. Let's go. Follow for more. Cheers.